Hello everyone, welcome to your social class. Today we are taking the third part of the first chapter of civics for class 10th, power sharing. As you know, in this chapter we are trying to figure out the importance of sharing the powers in a democratic system. And this we are trying to know through the case studies of the two countries, Belgium and Sri Lanka. We have learnt it already that the constitution of these two small countries declared them as democratic countries. To remind you again what the special features of any democratic countries are, as elections are held regularly there and the rulers are elected by the citizens of the country through voting. So this is the democratic system which are prevailing in these two countries. We have also come across the ethnic composition of both the countries, Belgium and Sri Lanka. We have gone through the system adopted by Sri Lanka, as they followed the policy of majoritarianism and gave preference to Sinhala community, who were more in number, and the result was civil war as Tamils were feeling alienated. This disturbed the peace and economy of the country ultimately. Today we will go through the policies adopted by Belgium to accommodate its ethnic diversity and how it affected the country. So we are coming to that part of our chapter. The next title of the chapter is Accommodation in Belgium. The Belgian leaders took a different path. They recognized the existence of regional differences and cultural diversities. So your first line only says us that the Belgian leaders took a different path from Sri Lanka. They took a different path completely. They recognized the existence of regional differences of Dutch and French and German speaking community and their cultural diversities between 1970 and 1993. They amended, they corrected their constitution 4 times so as to work out an arrangement that would enable everyone to live together within the same country. They made that kind of arrangements through constitution that every community should get the equal opportunity and equal chance to live peacefully in the country, and they would be treated equally. The arrangement they worked out is different from any other country and is very innovative, as there are mainly 3 communities in the country, just opposite to India where there are number of communities. So this kind of arrangement is not imaginable in our country like India, but it was well working in Belgium. So this arrangement was called very innovative. So here we will go through this arrangement. Here are some of the elements of the Belgian model. Constitution prescribes that the number of Dutch and French speaking ministers shall be equal in the central government. This was the first kind of arrangement which was done, that both the communities ministers number will be equal in the central government. Some special laws require the support of majority of members from each linguistic group. Each linguistic group, French speaking and Dutch speaking, both linguistic groups, from both of them sometimes the support is required of majority number of members. Thus, no single community can make decisions unilaterally, alone. No single community has the power to make decisions on any topic. Both communities will make the decisions together with consents. Many powers of the central government have been given to state governments of the 2 regions of the country. Which were the 2 regions of the country? Flemish region and Wallonia region. So these were the state governments and powers were given to them equally by the central government to both the states. And if you remember, Flemish region was the Dutch speaking region and Wallonia was the French speaking region. The state governments are not subordinate to the central government. This was the third kind of arrangement made by the Belgian model, that the state governments are free in themselves. They to take any kind of decisions. They are not subordinate to central government. Brussels has a separate government in which both the communities have equal representation. This was another kind of speciality of the Belgian model, that Brussels, which was the capital of Belgium, has a separate government in the capital, and both the communities, French speaking and Dutch speaking, have the equal representation there. The French speaking people accepted equal representation in Brussels because the Dutch speaking community has accepted equal representation in the central government. It means French speaking were more in Brussels. Despite being more in number, they accepted the representation, equal representation of Dutch in Brussels, because Dutch community in the whole country, which was more in number, accepted the French equal representation in the central government. So this is how their diversities accommodated properly. And if you see this photograph, there is a special feature of this photograph. The photograph here is of a street address in Belgium. You will notice that place names and directions in two languages, French and Dutch. You can see this is the speciality of this photograph, that this is a street address of Belgium, and in that directions and place names are written in both the languages, Dutch language and French language. So this was the accommodation done by Belgian model of constitution. Now, apart from the central and the state government, there is a third kind of government also in Belgium. This is community government. This community government is elected by people belonging to one language community. Either they are Dutch or French or German speaking. They are selecting their own community government. No matter where they live in the country, they can give vote for their community. This government has the power regarding cultural, educational and language related issues of that particular community. Nothing else about administrative works of the country, only language or culture or education related matters they deal with. So this is the speciality which generally we do not find in any other country of the world, which is found in Belgium. You might find the Belgian model very complicated. It indeed is very complicated, even for people living in Belgium. But these arrangements have worked well so far. So although this system is looking complicated of having three kind of governments, but it is working well in that country. They helped it to avoid civic strife, that is civil war, between the two major communities, French and Dutch speaking, and a possible division of the country on linguistic lines, like the chances were reduced of partition of the country on linguistic basis, on language basis. When many countries of Europe came together to form the European Union, many countries of Europe is a continent and there are many countries present there. So when they decided to form a European Union, Brussels was chosen as its headquarters. You can see how much important Brussels or Belgium is considered in the continent, big continent like Europe, and that is all because of their system of accommodation of communities and establishing a peaceful environment there. What do we learn from these two stories of Belgium and Sri Lanka? Both are democracies, yet they dealt with the question of power sharing differently. In Belgium, the leaders have realized that the unity of the country is possible only by respecting the feelings and interests of different communities and regions. Such a realization resulted in mutually accepted arrangements for sharing power in Belgium. Sri Lanka shows us a contrasting example, totally different example from Belgium. It shows us that if a majority community wants to force its dominance over others and refuses to share power, it can undermine the unity of the country. It can threaten, it can put the unity of the country in danger. We have seen this through the example of Sri Lanka, how they gave importance to only one community and ignored the interest and opportunities of the other community, Tamilians, and this is how resulted in the peace and unity in threatening the peace and unity of the country. So this is all for today. You read the chapter again to understand it in a better way. Till then, thank you. We will meet in the next class again.